The story begins with a lone human traveler, Ethan Voss, piloting his small spacecraft through the void of uncharted space. He comes across a debris field, remnants of a destroyed alien cruiser. Sparks drift through the darkness like dying stars. Amid the wreckage, he hears faint life signs, unusual, almost imperceptible. Navigating carefully, he discovers an alien queen, her body pale and ethereal, with faint bioluminescent veins glowing across her skin. Her eyes are wary, filled with centuries of distrust. She is tall, regal, and otherworldly, clearly not accustomed to humans. Ethan's first instinct is to help, but her hostile posture warns him against getting too close. A tense dance begins. Ethan offers food, water, and medical supplies, but the queen flinches at every gesture. She speaks in a strange melodic tone, but communicates telepathically, projecting visions of betrayal and loss. Ethan learns her name, Lyra. She was betrayed by her own crew, leaving her stranded after the attack, and her enemies are hunting her across galaxies. As he lifts her aboard his ship, Lyra's distrust never fully fades. Every glance and movement is sharp and calculating. Ethan senses that something is off. The wreckage wasn't an accident. Somewhere out there, someone is tracking her. He wonders if rescuing her might be more dangerous than he imagined. The chapter ends with Ethan noticing a stealth signal from a nearby asteroid field, a faint, almost invisible tracking beacon. Someone, or something, knows he has her on board. His heart pounds as he realizes the danger has already followed them into his ship. Ethan tries to chart a course for safety. Lyra remains silent, her glowing eyes scanning the ship constantly. Her alien intuition tells her they are being hunted, and every sound on the ship feels like a warning. The human is resourceful, but inexperienced in alien politics. Suddenly, a distress call interrupts the quiet. A fleet of masked ships appears on the sensors. Humans? Aliens? Ethan doesn't know. Lyra steps forward, her voice cold and sharp through telepathy, warning him not to trust appearances. She reveals fragments of a prophecy. If captured, her enemies could trigger an interstellar war. Tension escalates when Ethan realizes a spy might already be on board. Objects slightly moved, shadows that shouldn't exist, and strange readings on the ship's systems point to infiltration. Lyra's warning is clear. Even those who seem friendly can betray you. The two argue. Trust is fragile. Lyra demands he take evasive maneuvers, and Ethan realizes she knows the cosmos better than he does. Her instincts are honed by millennia of survival. He grudgingly listens, and together they plot a dangerous escape through an asteroid belt, dodging missiles and scanners. The chapter closes with a shocking reveal. The ship's AI, which Ethan thought was neutral, begins sending coordinates to an unknown recipient. Someone has hacked it. Lyra's eyes flare with a mix of fury and fear. They're closer than you think, closer than you ever imagined. Ethan and Lyra hide on a remote, desolate planet to repair the ship. As they work, their mutual respect grows. Lyra begins to trust him slightly, teaching him alien combat techniques and sharing fragments of her culture. Ethan, in return, shares stories of Earth, humor, and humanity's resilience. Their bond becomes a fragile lifeline. Yet, peace is short-lived. While scavenging for resources, they discover a human settlement, seemingly ordinary, but everyone is wearing subtle insignia matching the fleet that attacked Lyra's cruiser. Ethan is horrified. The people around him, including old friends he once considered allies, are traitors in service of unknown forces. The revelation hits hard. Betrayal is everywhere. Lyra explains her enemy's master plan to capture her and force a treaty with her species, turning interstellar politics into a deadly chess game. Ethan is torn between loyalty to his species and his promise to protect Lyra. In a daring escape, they steal a ship from the settlement,
But as they jump into hyperspace, Ethan discovers a hidden device embedded in Lyra's ship, a signal that could alert their enemies to their location. His heart sinks as he realizes he doesn't even know if she can fully trust him yet, or if the signal was planted intentionally. The chapter ends with a terrifying cliffhanger. The device activates on its own. Ethan and Lyra's ship is pulled out of hyperspace and into a trap, surrounded by warships with glowing weapons ready to fire. The final chapter explodes with tension. Ethan and Lyra are cornered. Lyra unleashes her alien powers, manipulating gravity and energy to fend off attackers, but they are outnumbered. Amid the chaos, Ethan realizes the true betrayer isn't the fleet, it's someone aboard his own ship, someone he trusted without question. The revelation is a gut punch. The AI that guided him was compromised by Lyra's enemies, and a human ally he relied on has been feeding information all along. The moral is clear. In war, betrayal can come from the most unexpected places. With quick thinking and the knowledge Lyra shared, Ethan rigs a counterattack. They turn the trap into an ambush, destroying the enemy fleet while escaping with only minutes to spare. In the aftermath, trust is fragile but renewed. Ethan and Lyra have survived not just the attack, but the poison of betrayal itself. The story closes on a bittersweet note. Lyra's trust in humans is restored, but the galaxy remains dangerous. Ethan has grown from a lone traveler into a protector of a queen, and the bond between them hints at future adventures. Yet the final line lingers with tension. In the stars, betrayal is never far behind.